Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome back to No Man's Sky and our 2025 Expedition Redo playthroughs. Today we're starting the Expedition 19 Corvette redo. This just started today. I'm recording this on Wednesday, December 17th. So it's out now. We have 2 weeks to continue it as always. Now, last time, with the previous expedition, I showed you how to start the expedition with a brand new save. Today, we're on my main save I've had, well, for a long time. And we're going to go through and show you how you can do it from an existing save. Alright, so we're here at the Space Anomaly. And to get it started, we just come over here, back behind the Nexus area, and hop over here to the Expedition Terminus. We go here and it will show you if there's one going. Expedition 19 Redo Corvette, 2 weeks remaining. Expedition details. Start an expedition to go on a journey alongside the whole community. The exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Sign up for Expedition 19 Corvette to design and assemble a habitable starship, your home in the stars and your refuge from the Sentinel horde. I think from this year, this is my favorite expedition. This is where they introduce the ability to collect parts and build your own large spaceship. You could already do it with some of the smaller fighters and such, but this enables you to literally make a mobile base if you want to make one that big. So this is fun. Now you can, if you're doing it from an existing save, go in here, start it. If there was upgrades and such I wanted to bring with me, I could do it from here. If I wanted to bring resources like, say, carbon, hydrogen, whatever, with me, you can. And I have sometimes. I think for this one, we're just going to go completely from scratch. That way we have the same experience as you would if you start a new save as a new player. The only difference is going to be my character will remain the way it looks now. So what you saw there at the start, that's what it's going to look like. Alright, so now if you do store stuff here, first chance you have to get to the Space Anomaly, you come to this same terminal and you can collect this stuff. It does not... You do have the ability then to transfer it over at the end, which I'll show when we get to the end. Also, when you get to the terminus in the expedition, you can create a copy of your existing ship you had at the time, whatever multi-tool you had equipped. So that is totally up to you. We're going to just go straight so you can see what it's like not bringing anything in and going from there. But enough of that. Let's get this show started. Beginning the expedition will start a new journey and place you upon an unknown world. Reach the Space Anomaly to retrieve stored equipment. The other thing is you may switch freely between the expedition and your main save at any time. So you can go back and forth if you really want to. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Yes, we do. And here we go. Apologies if my voice sounds a little off. It's my normal winter cold. I love this image. This would make a good screensaver there. Initialize expedition. Here we go. I think we're on a paradise planet, or that similar style. It's raining, but that's what it looks like to me. Ah, they gave us a rifle. Those are always my favorite. Alright, there we go. So, let's take a look at what we've got here. Phase 1, rise from the wreckage of your ship. Assemble your first corvette, excavate corvette modules, engage the autopilot for 20 seconds, warp to a new system, defeat Sentinel interceptors 3 times. That's going to be spicy, and hit the rendezvous point. And of course, we'll be getting more modules, building the ship as we go. Harvest plants on your corvette, so we'll have to get plants growing there. Lush world, first 3 fish. More stuff. Asteroids, okay, we'll remember to get those. Dissonant world creatures. Claim a multi-tool from the harmonic camp, okay. Eliminate corrupt sentinels. Piloting the corvette the whole way. Installing more parts. Fall for 40 seconds from a corvette. Pirate system. Contraband. Let's see here. More parts. Find an anomaly. Explore derelict freighter. That'll be fun. Shut down plants. Sentinel forces. Photo of the corvette. Alright. So, first stop. Oh, our ship's over here. Let me see. Does this work like normal? It does. Good. Let's collect a little bit of stuff while we're at it. Oh. Scan stuff because that's my habit. Sorry guys, it's just my normal habit. Alright. Continue to grab this dihydrogen, because yeah, we have nothing, so we're going to need stuff. Oh, let's identify this. Looks like it's got a secondary. Hey, oxygen. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Hells yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and head on down here to the ship. Got plenty of oxygen plants around here. That's a good thing starting on this kind of planet. Now, one thing to note, when you bring your own character over, you don't have all the upgrades and such. When you go back to your main save, it'll be just like it was on your main save. You don't lose anything. Whew, that is one beat up ship. And that's our multi-tool. Alright, we'll get things arranged here in a few minutes. Expedition. Thank you. Investigate your starship. Alright. Sure, we'll take that, thank you. What'd he give us? Nanites. Cool. Come around here, we'll get all this. Just because I want everything we can. Board the starship. Okay. Launch thruster is toast. Iteration 4924. Not recognized. Atlas connection not found. Log recovery. Error. Launch systems unrecoverable. Whew. In other words, we're really screwed this time. An unhealthy buzz sounds from the dashboard. The controls yield and smolder under my fingers, melted by the hard heat of the fire. Yet despite the extensive damage, somehow the communicator is still online. Unrecoverable systems. Fine. Receive incoming call. Forgotten me. Forgotten us? Okay. The station course. Imprint. Restore. Signal is so compromised that the message is almost indecipherable. Yet this voice, like this ship, feels impossibly, intimately familiar. The line goes quiet. Of the voice, only static remains. A packet of data is attached to the transmission. Retrieve orbital uplink blueprint. Alright. This device bypasses the mainstream teleport network, providing a direct link to the local space station. Select the device and use Activate Teleport to instantly transfer to the nearest space station. We will need chromatic metal, though. Alright. I don't think it just gave it to us, right? Yeah, no. Alright, I'm going to take a quick second. Well, let's do this. Let's hop out and find some chromatic metal. Or not chromatic metal, we need like copper or something. Facium. Copper 500. Now see those salvage containers? That's where you get Corvette parts. Facium. That's on the other side of the hill, okay. Well, that's cobalt. Already a juicy grub. Now we know what kind of planet that is. Let's hit Gravitino balls. There are aggressive sentinels here too. Oh boy, you know what? Let's come over here and check this out. Scenario. Iteration 661T. Deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analysis fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast like always. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Alright, well, let's head for this copper. I will see you when we get to it. There we go. Alright, folks, so we're having to take a little bit of a sidetrack because we need to get more oxygen in order to make our refiner so we can smelt down the... Well, here, let me show you. Hang on a sec. You gonna give me oxygen? You do. Give me a second and I'll show you. Alright, so, to make this, to make the portable refiner, we need oxygen, which we have now. So, can I make a metal plating? Just get back up here, where's my copper? Get you while we're at, because all the oxygen we have is better. There we go. Where was my... Yeah, whoa! There it is. Alright. That's pure ferrite. We're not going to be able to get that. But can I make a metal plate? No, I need Faraday dust, and I have none. Really? Okay, well. Ah! That was freaky. Did you guys see that? That was freaky. Good old-fashioned No Man's Sky jump scares. I forgot those guys were in this expedition. So yeah, every once in a while you get a living rock that jumps up and runs away from you. Alright. We can make a metal plate. And then we can go ahead and make the reed unit. Oh, I need chromatic metal, duh. Come back up here. I am such a dutz. Wait, where'd my... There it is, okay. Alright, so let's get this made. Set down. No, who's got a base here? What? Who has a base here? Is that base over there actually going to stop me? Well, wait. If I can mine this, then if I go on this side... Oh, that's pretty... that... Alright, guys. I am going to... go ahead, get some more of this, and then... find a spot where we can set that down. So, I will see you when we're ready. Alright, folks, we're back here by our ship. And I forgot, when you find your your ship in almost any scenario, there's going to be oxygen right there around it. Duh. Okay, so let's get this thing built. There we go. Now we need to make some. Where's the copper? There it is. And begin. Alright, so how much do we need for this thing? We need only 30. Oh, that's probably already there. Alright, folks, before we use that, I'm going to let this cycle through and I'll get a couple things arranged. And I will bring you back when I'm ready to activate it. Alright, looks like it's all done. Collect the rest of that. Gather it up. Alright. Say goodbye to the radiant pillar. And this one, we don't use it. Oh, I meant to organize that, but that's okay. We'll do that in a little bit. Activate teleport. Kapow! We're on the space station. And we get the cool music. How about that? Alright. Let's get our what we got here. Corvette basic module pack. What does it give us? Alright. Alright. So we want to go there. I think that's number 1. Let's go to that one. There we go. What's it say here? Assemble a corvette-class starship. Alright. So you got 2 spots. You got one here. that you can store all your stuff in, which I'm going to do right now. All your parts can go in here and you can access them there. What's this? Oh, the mission radar. Ooh, I kind of want that in my inventory. Everything else can stay there. Alright. So here we go. This is the workshop. This is where you design it. And it's actually kind of cool. We'll go here. Create new Corvette. Now, this is your area to create it in. Now, before it'll let you finalize it, you have to have a landing gear, hab module, cockpit, and reactor. That's gotta be. So we will hit Z. What do we got here? For landing gear, we've got this. Our first one's gonna look really silly, but that's okay. Here we go. I don't think I had any more of those, did I? Oh, we do have 2 of them? Oh, well, hang on then. Put that one there. And we will move that one back one, maybe. There we go. Up. Continue. See. Now we have a hab module. Okay, so I'm going to have to move that over to there. There we go. And then pressing Z on the keyboard to keep getting into this, we have the cockpit. There we go. And we have the landing. How do you get in and out? I can go there. Okay. And then we have, how many of these thrusters? We have 2. Sweet. Now, it'll, oops, let me get up here. We can put it on this side. And then we get over here, it won't go. But if I hit E, it flips it and it'll go. There we go. Now I'm gonna need a reactor. There it is. Go ahead and drop that on top. Actually, I want to move that. It won't rotate. Okay, fine. Let's put it there. Z then. We need to put a weapon on it. There we go. And that's all the parts we have to start with. So, we've got all that. That's all on there. Anything here? Now, this is a list of all the parts that you can pick up. So, we've got all those on there. That's there. Now we go ahead and oh, we can change the color on it. What color do we want this? Let's see. G. Or do we? I like the green. And I like the green metallic. There we go. Apply to, oh, this is something I didn't know they had added. Apply to entire Corvette. Boom. And our ship's colored. Oh, thank you, Hello Games. Thank you. Alright. Hit right mouse button there. Now, go ahead and get out. Finalize. Here we go, and this is our ship. It's a little C-class. It's nothing special. But you see it comes here. Each part actually has its own thing. Let's get some things rearranged here. We've got that, so let's move that. Come on. Oh, I gotta do it. Compare. Yeah, I'm gonna swap. They don't give you a choice. We're swapping. Goodbye. Alright. Now, furnish the interior of the Corvette. Step inside the ship and access the build menu Z. So yeah. This is our brand new ship. So let's go inside. Up onto the platform. Now it wants us to go Z, and you remember the mission radar. Here we go. It goes. Hang on. I need to go. Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on. Why won't it let me build it? Wait, there we go. Just put it there. There we go. And we're done. Designed a corvette-class starship. That's phase 2. Get out of the menu. Collect that. It's gonna give us some stuff. What do we get? Ah, let's see what it gave us. We have scatter blaster for our for the weapon. Sweet. Oh, you know what? We are going to need. Put that there a second. That's the scatter blaster unit. Install the greaser. What's it do? See here. It gives less reload time. This is the one we want on the supercharge. See, supercharge slots in your suit and everything boost the stats. So this is 2 damage, minus 23 reload, 8 clip, minus 19 cooldown. If I move it here, now it's 3 damage, 38 reload, a 10 clip side, and burst cooldown minus 35. Yeah, that's an improvement. Let's see, this is reload time. We'll just put that there. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to fuel or repair the warp drive's damaged. We're gonna have to get some microprocessors. How much money do we have? We might actually have enough. All right, but let's see what it does for us. Oh, and it gave us ammo. Okay. All right, so our next one here, excavate modules. So we're gonna have to go planet side and do that. What I'm gonna do here real quick is, in order to teleport over to where everything else at station is, you go here. And see, now that I've got a ship there, it tells me that's the port your ship's in. So what I'm gonna do, folks, I'm gonna sell some things. I'm gonna buy, hopefully. Well, let's see here. Sell. I want to sell. You get rid of the rest of the meat and chunks, the mordite, the fluids, the effigy. No, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll sell that and that. Now buy. Come on, tell me. Yes, you do. How many do I need for that? Was it 3 or 5? Well, let's see here. Oh, I can't even buy 3 of them. What? Anything else I can sell? Sell the rest of the copper? Let me look. How much do I need? I've got 68. Okay, I'm not going to get enough of that, but let's buy 2 of them. And now watch. Watch me be able to make one now. With a carbon nanotube. There we go. Alright, alright. Alright, guys. I'm going to get back to the ship, get some things organized, and I will see you when we get planet side to start harvesting modules. And that's when I get to show you some cool things about these ships. But yeah. Come over here. Operate hatch. Come over here. Hop in the seat. And take off without any loading screens. Alright guys, see you in a few. Alright guys, and we are back on the same planet we started on. It's the only one in the system that has salvageable scrap. So, what we can do, Corvettes hover, and you can get out of their seat, which I need to set a bet for. It's 8. It remembered it from my other save. So if we hit 8, we get out of the seat. Now, here's the cool thing. Let's go ahead, open the hatch. We just step out here, and if we scan, we can look for salvageable scrap. Aha! There's one there, 1800. There's one there, 700, 800. All right. So there's a spot there at 700. I'm going to highlight it. Now, we could jump down and do it by hand, but you want to see something cool? If we get in the ship, come over here to where we're a little closer to that, get a better angle at it. Now we're going to shoot that area with our, and look at that. You can harvest them from the ship. And it goes right to your ship's inventory. How about that? I think that is just so cool. Alright, so it wants us to do how many? Expedition. It wants us to get 5 of them. Now understand, it's going to want that from quite a bit. I think there's one that's more than 5. Could have sworn there was one that's more than 5. Well, we'll see. But I'm going to keep doing that, because all we got to do is in and out just like that. And we avoid the aggressive sentinels that way. Yes, at some point we're going to need to fight them, but I don't want to do that yet. Salvage container that way. Or that way. Let's go this way for right now. Alright, but we'll do a little speedy up here and go and get these. Cue that music. Alright guys, so we very quickly got what we needed, as long as a few other extra resources. But we also picked up a couple of items to sell. Oh heck no, 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 no. Well guys, you know that Sentinel fight? Here we go. Well, not exactly when I thought we'd do it, but what the heck, let's do it. See if we can avoid them. Guys, we escaped. We hit a point where we were able to get out of there. Alright. So, it wants us to gauge the autopilot. This is the fun part. Okay, so we go to X. And we go autopilot management. Now, it'll take you to any planet or other thing that you've been to. So, let's go to the rendezvous. And we engage it for 20 seconds. While we're at it, let's go ahead and collect that phase reward. Gives us the window modules. Nice. Now it is done, so all I gotta do is get in and just go like that, and it cancels that. So that's our cruising. See what it gives us. Looks like stuff for the ballista. I don't like the cyclotron, but let me see. Fine, we'll put it on here. There, it's on. Yeah, we got some good stuff. Now, the funny thing is, I think that if we add that weapon, that might be what the cyclotron is. So we'll find out later. We've got these. I'm going to put those on the ship. Alright, what's next on our list? We have to warp to a new system. Now, do I have enough to make any man, or 2, 3, 4? I can make 4 of them. 2, 3, 2 of those. Okay, well, we can at least get to the next system. Even though the warp drive's at max. Alright, let's go to the new system. We are done there. Off we go. Need to pick up some nanites somehow, so we can get us some upgrades for this thing. Alright. Now I am curious about something. Oh, can't take the sky from me. I like that. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and collect that. Inventory slots. Life support gel and a hyperdrive upgrade. Hey, cool. Alright, inventory slots for us. Yeah, for right now we're going here. Wow. Dang. That's a lot. Oh man, if we'd have gone one more fighter, we'd have had it. That's the next thing. Well, there is one way to get this, guys. Ready? Here we go. Okay, we gotta get close enough to hit it. Are you kidding me? Are we not close enough to hit it? There we go. Okay, guys. Oh boy, there's a bunch of them. Where are they? Come on, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is not good. That's one. That's all we needed for the one. Get out of my way. And they're gone. We got our 3, and they're gone. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. They said, oh, nope, we're out of here. Let's go ahead and land on the station. Phew. That was fun. We are so outclassed with them boys. Alright, let's install our warp drive upgrade. How much of a boost do we get? 100% efficiency. I'm not going to complain about that. Alright, couple things I want to do real quick here before we go to the rendezvous. I want to go down here. And we're going to put all those pieces away. Oh, but I got to get them out of the ship first. Oh, it'll let us go directly to it. Nice. Alright, let's get all these put away. You know what? I want to see if I modify it. What if we add... Where's the weapon? There it is. Torpedo launcher. Let's see here. Wait, why can I not get it to go underneath? Alright, let me see something. What else we got? How many of these joints do we have? We have 2. Okay, okay. Well, let's do this. Let's X that for a second. No. We'll worry about it later. Our next goal is... Well, let's collect the reward from this. Wow. You know all those parts I was worried about? Look at this. Good grief. We just got flooded with parts. Excuse me. My goodness. Well, alright. What do we gotta do next? Sign the rendezvous. Alright, let's get to the rendezvous. Alright. See you when we get there. You know what? Before we go, though. Okay, we've got a little bit of a glitch, guys. Because as you can see, for some reason, the laser is shooting from I don't know where. So what we're gonna do, this is a good thing to see because, you know, there are multiple bugs sometimes in these. This is a problem that there has been now and then on Corvettes, period. So what we're going to do, we come in here to the station. And then I'm going to get out of the seat. That makes a restore point. Now we're going to come in here to options, reload restore point. It'll reload right here, and that should fix that little glitch. So, let's see. See you when it's reloaded. Alright, here we are, right at the ship. See if that fixed it. I hope so. Let's get here. Oh man. Is the asteroid field gone? Aww. Oh well. Alright. We're gonna head for the rendezvous. As you can see, it's going to take us a few jumps, so I'll see you when we get there. See you soon. Alright guys, looks like our destination is the space station here at the end. The only thing I did on the way here was stopped at one of the space stations to grab some more ferrite dust so we could make some more fuel for the hyperdrive, but turns out we made it all the way here without having to refuel. Probably have to refuel here on the next one, but alright, let's get on up here, do what we've got to do. Alright, I believe it's up here. Yeah, it's up here. We've got to do this. Let's go ahead. Atlas, Aeron, Surveillance, Uplink. Glass. Anomaly definition. Data loss. Directive. Suppress anomalies. Directive. Cleanse anomalies. Directive. Target anomalies. That doesn't sound good. So we are going to imprint our signature. Imprinting. Traveler Blair. Anomaly definition. 2% restored. Well, that's fun. And that's phase 1 completed. So let's go ahead. We'll come back over to our ship here. Alright, but let's go ahead and collect everything here. Fun thing is, on the way here, we also collected the Pilot Your Corvette 70,000U. So we're going to go ahead and collect that too while we're at it. Give us some more hull modules. Cool. And right here, phase 1 is complete. That's going to give us more hull modules. And phase 1 itself is complete. This gives us the posters. So let's go ahead and put these away real quick. Oh wait, I don't have to go all the way over there to do it. Old habits is all, you know. So let's go ahead and put some stuff away here. Don't think there's any more on our ship. No. Alright. Alright, folks, but that is going to do it for today. We got through phase 1. Next time, we'll more than likely get through phase 2 and 3. Try and do 4 and 5. I try and keep these at about 3 episode lengths, but we'll work through it as we need to. Some will be longer, some will be shorter, so that's what it is. But I do want to thank you for watching. Please hit that like button on your way out and leave a comment and let me know what you think of the series so far and what you think of the expedition if you've done it. Both of those really do help the channel a lot. Also be sure to subscribe if you want to see more and click that notification bell so you know when new episodes are out. Until then, take care and we will see you on the flip side.